It was late morning, I'll say between 4:35 in the morning. I was asleep, and all of a sudden I hear a lot of banging, bang, bang, bang.
I was 7 years old when the raid happened. It was like two guns pointing in my face at like one time. I didn't want to get killed.
Basically just heard a loud bang. I was asleep. The bang was so loud and so abrupt. I just remember landing on my feet out of the bed. It startled me.
Trina, Gabe, and Toi were victims of an FBI operation gone wrong. The agent in charge made an inexcusable mistake. He led a raid on the wrong house, terrifying and traumatizing an innocent family asleep in their home.
So immediately, that's what came to my brain. Someone had broken into the house, and I need to protect everyone.
Toi put me into the back, and in the back is the master bathroom and closet inside the bathroom. We were in the closet, the door was closed. He was reaching for his gun at the time because we thought someone was breaking into the home.
So they pulled me out of the closet, walked me through the bathroom, and then they threw me on the floor in the bedroom. And I remember being on the floor, and I'm looking up to see what's going on, and I see a bunch of like automatic weapons pointed at me, and I'm like, oh man.
Minutes after storming in, and with Toi in handcuffs, agents realized they were at the wrong house.
When they realized they had the wrong house, it was no remorse. It was just like, everybody rally up and let's just go to the right house.
An agent returned after the team had raided the correct house.
The officer in charge, he came back and he apologized and left me with his card. And he said, call this number, let them know what happened.
For this raid at least, insurance paid for the damage to the house, but not the trauma suffered by Trina, Gabe, and Toi.
At the time I was a track coach, and I had to give that up just because the trauma from the grenade bomb, every time at the starting line, when they shot the gun off for the runners to start, it would send me through a frenzy.
We found ourselves looking out of the windows a lot after the raid. Again, we're just trying to see things before it happened. We felt unsafe. We were going to see a lot of therapists.
I asked my mom if I could draw a picture of the incident that happened. It was me and my mom and police officers around, and the police had guns. And I wrote out saying, Mom, with exclamation marks, and my mom's replying with, it's gonna be okay.
80 years ago, Congress created a law that lets people sue when federal government employees cause personal injury and property damage. It's called the Federal Tort Claims Act. But Trina, Gabe, and Toi had their lawsuit thrown out of court based on overly broad exceptions that have been carved into the law, leaving them with no remedy at all.
Thinking back at the raid, the one and the most important thing that sticks out to me is my child being alone by himself in a room, underneath the carpet, shaking, shivering from fear because someone was standing over him with a gun.
Stories of wrong house raids aren't new, and they happen all across the country. IJ has been taking on this important issue, and we're asking the Supreme Court to ensure that the innocent victims of wrong house raids have a remedy in American courts. When law enforcement makes mistakes, innocent people shouldn't pay the price.
They shouldn't get away with this, and we shouldn't be dismissed, and it shouldn't be swept underneath the carpet.